In the hush, before the dawn, the living God spoke night to light. Ezra's scroll in hand, a beacon through the cosmic fight. The word that moved the void now whispers courage into souls. God's mercy shaping every beat toward the promise God foretold. We listen for the syllables of grace, ringing sharp and bright. Ezra's faith becomes our map through darkness into light. Demons rise to test the vow, yet God remains our sheltering guide. Ezra bears the word anew, with God's mercy by our side. Through trials and torn horizons, the Father's voice rewrites fear. With every page unrolled, we learn to hope, to heal, to hear. Only God's hand can save this land. Only love can make us whole. Ezra's spark and God's own light ignite the flame within our soul. From darkness into mercy, from silence into sacred sound, we rise with kings and people praying till hope is found. We march through arches of Rome, where kings once bowed to night. Oh, God rewrites the story, turning lost to righteous light. The taken things become a doorway for wisdom, mercy, and rise. Ezra reads the scrolls aloud, calls us toward the prize. The Spirit moves unseen yet sure, through dust and memories halls, till every broken street remembers how the Father's mercy calls. Listen, the tale we carry is not only old, it is now Ezra's voice speaks again through you and me, calling us to stand not in fear, but in the certainty of mercy. God's breath moves through time, threading every wound with the thread of dawn. Hear the call, rise, remember, return, the time is now. The hour is bright, and the land calls us home with a roar of praise that climbs to the heavens. Time bends its restless river, but God's true will stands firm and kind. Ezra's lamp beside the lamp of heaven, guiding hearts and minds. When fear would steal the dawn, God's breath returns to bless the air. And in the listening thunder, we discover He is always there. 3 days cross the miles of time, 3,000 years in one. A path returned from future's edge, beneath the rising sun. Ezra, author of a dawn, where mercy claims the throne. Jesus, in name, the living word, makes all the broken whole. God the Father, God the Son, God the Spirit dance as one, surrounding us with holy fire until the journey's done. Only God's hand can save this land. Only love can make us whole. Ezra's spark and God's own light ignite the flame within our soul. From darkness into mercy, from silence into sacred sound, we rise with kings and people praying till hope is found. God's instrument,
tearing down the night.
with a roar of mercy.
We reclaim the light.
Come on! Ezra, God's instrument,
Tearing down the night.
with a roar of mercy. We reclaim the light.
God's hand can save this land.
Only love can make us whole. Ezra's spark and God's own light ignite the flame within our soul. From darkness into mercy, from darkness into mercy,
From silence into sacred sound.
we rise as one in fire and praise till hope is found.
Only God's hand.
Only God's hand can save this land. Only love can make us whole.
Ezra's spark.
God's crown of mercy blaze through every soul.
From darkness into mercy.
From darkness into mercy,
From silence into sacred sound.
we crown the land with thunderous praise till hope is found. The Holy Land, carefully held by God, restored by grace and love. Ezra's light and God's embrace lift up the broken place above. Let every voice crash like a wave of dawn. Heaven's anthem in the air, to mercy reigns. On every street and every heart lays bare.